All right. At least 17 members of the Islamic State of West Africa province, ISWAP, drowned while attempting to cross a river along the Nigeria-Niger Republic border. According to a counterinsurgency expert, Zagazola Makama, the incident occurred between the what's that now?
Kafatoa.
And Bulin Gaydam communities in Yobe State. Should we say hallelujah to this?
That's what I was hoping to say, but you know what?
Miracle.
No, they tired Jesus. I get that. But anyways, these are lives still, but don't come for me. But let's just move away from that one though. These are still lives, right? But anyways, the chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in Rivers State, Chief Emeka Beke, has criticized the 27 lawmakers from the State House of Assembly who have denied their defection from the People's Democratic Party, the PDP. And Beke, an ally of former Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, asserted that the lawmakers, led by Martin Amawele, cannot deny their membership of the APC after openly defecting.
Okay.
All right, okay.
Yes.
Does it,
former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has thrown his weight behind the plot to unseat the acting national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Umar Damagum. It was learned on Sunday that Atiku reached out to members of the PDP National Working Committee, NWC, advocating for Damagum's ouster.
Oh my goodness. Well, 3 suspected, robbers terrorizing the Ejirin community in the Ijebu-Ode local government area of Ogun State have been arrested at their hideout in Lagos State. Ooh, I like it. That's right. That's some arresting doing that. Look, if you don't give a thumbs up to the Nigeria police, you are so wrong, right? But continuing this story, though, we find that it was gathered from the Ogun State Police Public Relations Officer, Omolola Oduntola, on Sunday that their arrest followed the apprehension of one member of the syndicate who had gone to rob the Sele Ejirin community. All right.
Now, let's bring you entertainment news where 3 Big Brother Naija No Lose Guard housemates are Handy, TJ, and is that Sean?
Sean.
Okay. Have been evicted, and the trio were evicted during the Sunday Live eviction show. After 8 weeks following the development, the show is left with 6 housemates.
Right.
Well, I mean, taking a look at, reactions from Nigerians across social media platforms, this seems to be the, people are not really interested in
People
this,
are not interested in this, I tell you.
And it seems to be very boring.
Well, a while ago, the last time you and I, got talking about this, your face lit up and you were asking me questions like, UD, what's going on? Are you following this whole thing and all of that?
I'm not a fan.
Okay, I'm not a fan too. Sorry. Okay, but if you're a fan, there is no crime in it, right? If it allows you to cool off and make you think straight, okay, fine, right? But let's get into the front pages of Nigerian newspapers. Just before we do so, let's hand the numbers to you already so that you get to save it in your gadgets, keep it safe and warm, because there's going to be a time very shortly, very soon, where you get to engage with us as we have that conversation, right, in the most civil and responsible way, right? So the number for you to call to join the conversation would be
090-8766-8888 or 090-09-705-4450. You can also reach us on 090-7353-0044.
All right, you got the numbers already. Now let's get into the front pages of Nigerian newspapers. What are we starting with? I'll let her start. Which one are you starting with right now?
The Daily Trust.
Okay.
Yes, our homegrown newspaper. Now, it looks like, the national dailies are comparing, notes or tabs this morning.
That's
because the most talked, about states at the moment is
Edo
State.
States.
The heartbeat of the nation.
Right.
So,
is that the heartbeat?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now, APC's Okpebolo wins Edo governorship election. Now, this comes to 3 riders. PDP rejects results. As always, Obaseki calls for calm. Vote buying, disruption of collation, mar polls. And the last one here says Tinubu, Buhari, Barao hail own parties victory.
Awesome.
Well, that's on page 4 this morning of the Daily Trust newspaper. Sarah urges Tinubu to probe ecological funds spent by Borno state government. We had this conversation, weeks ago.
Weeks ago.
Now, this one here says Israel orders for the 5-day closure of Al Jazeera West Bank office. What exactly is going on?
What is going on out there? I'll tell you.
That's actually outside Nigeria.
Sure.
Now, coming back home, flood. That's the key car. Zulum raises committee to disburse donated plans. All right. And then petrol is 52 naira per liter in Libya. What is going on here?
Are you serious?
Why are we having this conversation?
I don't know.
52
52 naira per liter. Page 11 has got that story, though, in case you're asking.
Okay.
So you
It
go
looks
see
like we're
it.
going to be having some sort of comparative analysis,
Right.
from economists and also, Nigerians that are deeply concerned about the progression of events. Anyways, that's on the Daily Trust newspaper this
Okay.
morning. I'll just,
Okay.
fall back to my phone. This one here says
Okay.
cholera kills 12 in Adamawa. Military denies detention of naval rating for 6 years. And the last one here says Katsina celebrates 37th anniversary today. Oh, a lot of
Ooh.
celebration going on.
37th anniversary today. So Katsina is 37 years old? Okay. I didn't-
Young,
That's
right?
young. Who said 37 is young?
37 is young.
You
Come
think
on.
it's young?
Yes.
No, it's not young. Come on. 37 could be a president. Come on.
Okay,
37.
okay,
3
okay.
days, three more years. You're at 40. Oh.
Okay.
But anyways, it's young compared to other states. Yeah, you already know. But anyways, the Nation newspaper has got the big story. Pueblo's hard-won victory returns Edo States to APC fold. And this one is starting its conversation on the front page of the Nation newspaper. Continued on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. It's got just one writer to it, though. Tinubu says, victory challenging call to service. Okay, did I say one writer? Okay, it's got a second writer. Obaseki, PDP, cry foul. Alrighty, seems like we're going to be having a lot of court cases now going on, as it is usually. But anyways, we'll see this one right here on page 5. It says, Shatima off to U.S. for 79th UNGPA, right? And to page 13 now, we see this one. It says, experts project rates retention by MPC. If my thoughts align well, 26.6% is what they're living it at right there. But well, projecting rates retention by MPC. Right, you want to go see more on that one. But just above the Nation newspaper banner now, you see this one. DJ Copy makes history as first British Nigerian to host UNGA's opening session. It's got one writer to it. Says she's passionate about quality education for young people. That one is, of course, is continued on page 4. And page 4, if you ask me, is looking quite popular with the Nation newspaper. At the base of the Nation newspaper now, you see two stories, one on page 26 and the other on page 6, respectively. NDLEA intercepts 16.1 billion naira drugs in Lagos. And the other one would be detained August 1 protesters freed.
Hallelujah.
All right, that's something.
Freedom.
This one calls for some song, I tell you.
Freedom. Back me up.
How do I back you up when I don't even know how to back you up? But yes, we are going to yet another daily right now.
All right, let's take a look at Nigerian Tribune newspaper.
That's
and
right.
of course, on the front page, you have Edo Gilbert Poll as the kicker. APC's Okpebolo wins, victorious in 12 local government areas. Scores 291,667 votes. Now, this comes with, a handful of riders underneath the major headline. Defeat of Igodalo with 44,393 votes. PDP kicks, rejects results in 3 local governments, and then warns INEC on threat to democracy by declaring false results. Okpebolo's victory confirms people's acceptance of APC's ideals. This statement is credited to the president.
Number one citizen.
Tinubu, right. That's on
Right.
page 22 of the Tribune newspaper
Right.
this morning. And also, flood, that's the kicker. Clear canals, drainages, gutters. Federal government alert Nigerians. All right. And right underneath it says, displacement, disease loom large in flood hit Borno as government commences of fumigation. That's on page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. Nigeria incurs losses as Chinese vessels hijack after trade. All right. You get details on page 6, I guess,
Yes,
of
page
the
6,
Nigerian
page 6.
Tribune newspaper this morning.
Right.
Well, staying with the Tribune newspaper. This one here says Tinubu orders crackdown on transnational car thieves and cyber criminals. That's on page 26. Adamawa government confirms 12 deaths from cholera outbreak. That's a sad one.
Very
That's
sad
on
one.
page 24, by the way. And also, Manufacturers Association of Nigeria acknowledges government stabilization plan. $1 billion intervention pledged by Coca-Cola. That's on page 6 of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And right on the front page, you have, the man of the moment talking about Senator Monday Okpebolo.
Right.
Yeah, on
right.
the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. And also a breakdown of how, things actually went out in
Edo State.
Edo State,
Right.
yes. So just go right ahead, grab a copy to get the details. I'll leave it there for the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning.
All right, taking it up from where she lives it, just to bring you a quick reminder, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, and we give you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on anytime in the day. If you are with your phone gadgets right there, you can go across social media platforms at Eagles FM Abuja, and you would find us because we are not hidden, right? Now, moving away from that one, let's get to the Vanguard newspaper. I see the story just at the very peak, the apex, the apogee, the height, the zenith of the Vanguard newspaper is screaming out loudly in blue, with a white touch to it. Tinubu orders crackdown on cyber criminals, transnational car thieves. Page 8 is carrying that one, and this one says federal government frees 6 of 1,400 hashtag end bad governance protesters. Page 6 as well is carrying the story, looking popular by the way, and this one marketers optimistic of lifting Dangote petrol directly as scarcity persists. Page 8 is carrying that one now to page 9. Remi Tinubu's 64th birthday. CAN urges federal government to fix bleeding economy. Let's give it to the president's wife.
Happy birthday!
That's right.
Happy birthday!
I give her a rubble kind of bell.
You.
You understand? Y'all know what rubble is, yeah? Happy birthday to you, First Lady, on your 64th birthday, right? We also say congratulations to you from this end.
Right.
Yeah. Now, just below the Vanguard newspaper, talking about the big story, on page 5, you would find this one, Edo, how Okpebolo floored Ighodalo with 44,012 votes. If you ask me, though, at some point it felt as though Ighodalo was very promising. I didn't quite hear Okpebolo saying quite a lot. Ighodalo at some point has said, you know what, I'm going to build this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, but okay, talk about hopes being dashed. Well, that's what happened, but I've got a couple of writers to that big story. A new Edo is rising. Okay. Oh, same thing Ighodalo said. But anyways, this one is also saying the same thing. We hope he's not going to act in the same way as others have acted. Governor-elect is saying that one now. Okpebolo wins 11 of 18 local government areas. Ighodalo 7, Akpata none. All right. That's not cool. It's a real for that one. Now, PDP cries foul, backs Governor Fintiri, insists Ighodalo won. And last rider would be CSO's express concern, say collation disruptions affect result credibility. All right. You'll see a breakdown. I mean, quite a robust breakdown for for how the party stood, during the Edo State governorship elections. Now, let's get down to the base and bring this one to you. Efforts to silence us will fail. NLC president is saying that one. Page 9 carrying that story. And to this one right here, it says... it's coming from Afe Babalola to federal government, telling them allow Dangote sell petrol at lower rates, right? Page 10, back to back from page 9 to page 10 right there. Yes. And this is going to be the last story that I'm going to be taking. Did I say the last? Oh, no, not the last. Lekki, Lagos government, Dangote refinery disagree over parks call-up system for trucks. And the very last one I'm bringing from the sporting world would be on page 30, battered Joshua hints at debut rematch, right? It's got one writer as him confirms rematch clause. Or clues, all right? That's just what it is for the Vanguard newspaper. So we say bye-bye to the Vanguard.
Before we say bye-bye to the Vanguard newspaper, let's talk about, the sports story you just, mentioned, talking about Anthony Joshua.
Yes.
And, this other guy who actually, Joshua was, pummeled. Like, have you been pummeled before?
No, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not? I mean, that was just what happened.
Pummeled.
Yes.
Man, it was like bashed. Like he didn't stand a chance.
It was
very
unlike
unlike
Joshua.
him, yeah?
It was unlike Joshua, honestly. But Anyways.
You win some, you lose some, right? You can't stay, as the title king forever. Some other person will always come in and take over. And this might just be a note of warning to whoever it is that is at the political, hemisphere, and you think that you're going to be there forever. Look, some other person might just come in and pummel you, in the words of Ife. But yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the Punch newspaper, and of course, leading with events in Edo State. Edo poll: PDP alleges rigging as APC Okpebolo wins. Now you have a clear explanation in numbers as to how things actually happened over there. APC 291,667 votes, and then PDP 247,274, and then Labour Party 22,763. Come on. All right. Two writers underneath that headline. PDP governors insist candidate one, Obaseki, vows to seek redress. Igodalo rejects results. And then the second writer says Tinubu congratulates Okpebolo as Akpabio, Oshomole, Shaibu, APC supporters jubilate.
Quite a jubilation. I mean,
Shaibu,
at those
Shaibu
states.
might actually take it personal. Taking a look at, the face-off he had
personal.
with,
Yes,
Governor
yes.
Godwin Obaseki in recent,
Right.
times or past.
Right.
That's on the Punch newspaper this morning, and that's a page 2 read on the Punch newspaper. This one here says why Wabara was denied a job slot. This is coming from FCC, and that's on page 20 of the Punch newspaper. Fresh tariff hike looms as monthly power subsidy hits 181 billion naira.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Nigerians, you better brace up. Now, PDP crisis. Atiku backs anti-Damagum NWC members, and that's on page 8.
Page 8.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. And then NPC may lower interest rate on Tuesday. That's on page
39.
39
That's
of
right.
the Punch newspaper.
Of the Punch
You've
newspaper.
got sharp eyes, I must
I've
confess.
got sharp eyes. She
And
agrees.
1 year after, Tinubu yet to appoint ambassadors for 109 embassies. That's on page 7. And then 80-year-old man arrested with cannabis in Lagos.
What are they doing with this
This
drugs?
man.
This man.
Before that, it was 70 years.
Now it's going to be 80 years old, man. Come on, man. This is not a good example to set, for the
wish
younger generation.
I really want to look at, this person. Like, I want to see the picture. I want to see, what this person looks like.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he's young at heart. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just
Now,
saying.
Congress approves 3.6 billion naira for Lagos FA 2024/2025 season, right? And then Labour Party crisis. Abure faction rules out sanction for Obi. That's on page 8. And then Oyo mob beats soldier over alleged killing of NSCDC officer. That's on page 5. DSS frees 6 hunger protesters to arraign 3. That's on page 18
of
of the
course.
Punch newspaper this morning. So that'll be it for the Punch newspaper this morning.
All right, that will be it for the Punch newspaper this morning. Well, I just need to put out a statement, credited to who now? Fintiri. Governor Fintiri is saying, I weep for Nigeria's democracy. Adamawa Governor Fintiri rules Edo election outcome. So that's what he says. He says, I weep for Nigeria's democracy. But come on, don't weep yet, right? Because we're trying our best to get it rightly. Like everybody keeps saying, we're in the process. How old are we? We're just so young. How old is our democracy? But then again, we need to take out that veil from our eyes, because it's not about how old or how young you are. The fact is, you've got other democracies to learn from, and we are so blessed by God to learn, from these other democracies and do the needful.
Are we really learning?
Right, that's the question. But anyways, putting out the phone lines we gave you before, we're giving it to you again. 0907-353-0044, and Efe is going to give you the WhatsApp portal number.
All right, 090-9705-4450. You can send a message or a voice note, and as always, it has to be 1 minute and
30 seconds. Yeah, that's what it is. And for the voice call, 2 minutes, on the dots, please. Let's not go greeting. Hello and good morning.
Good morning, Eugene.
Oh, good morning to you, Moses.
Have your first voice.
Oh.
We should not go breaking. What is the How are we going to do?
Well, we're Africans. I think we can spare some seconds for greetings.
But this oil subsidy brought us down.
Right.
Yeah, the transport couldn't enable us to come for your birthday. But we still, we are still wishing you long life and divine health.
Okay.
And you live long. I don't
Thank
know
you.
whether you kill cows.
Kill cow? Moses, in this
in this
era.
economy.
Oh, no, but Moses, like you are not a Nigerian.
I just enjoy the birthday.
You well, if you say so, yes.
The Lord will continue to preserve all of
Thank
you over there.
you. Amen to you.
Yeah.
Amen, Moses. Thank
In
you.
one of your news headlines, you say petrol in Libya is about 55
52 naira. 52 naira.
52 naira
Yes,
in
please.
Libya,
Yes, please.
and Libya is in Africa.
Right.
Nigeria that is a giant in Africa. When you look at the gap, when you give that analysis and that headline, it shocks me. What is the secret behind Libya selling their fuel at the rate of 52 naira in Africa? Nigeria claims to be giant of Africa. Gap.
Right.
Look at this gap. What is happening? Is it governance? Is it corruption? Is it mismanagement? What is the secret behind it? When that headline just came, it flashed my mind. It pains me. We are the producer of crude oil. Now, Dangote, no more importing crude oil. It was analyzed that importation of fuel arrives in dollars that make our fuel to have this high cost in Nigeria.
Right.
But look at that now. So, please, UD, who is fooling who? Who is punishing who? Do we have that Libya import fuel? They will in other countries go and refine? 52 naira. Look at our own, 1,000. Look at the difference. UD. The Lord will one day save this country.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Moses, for that one. The Lord will one day save this country, he says. Taking yet another call. Oh, that's a mess. Keep the calls coming through already. 0907-353-0044 is that number to call. And the WhatsApp portal number, where you can just send a WhatsApp portal message as well as a voice notes message, would be 0909-705-4450. Let's take this one already.
All right. Hello. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Omefe, good morning.
Good morning.
Udwa, good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, please. Yes.
Happy New Week.
Oh, the same to you. Thank you.
Yeah. I want to say, my name is Abubakar, calling from Massacre.
Okay, Abubakar.
I want to congratulate APC Senator Monday Okpebholo. Yeah, with a strong voice. I'm so delighted for the victory. And I want to use this medium to also let Obaseki know that he cannot control Edo State in total isolation. What was he thinking? He destroyed the whole thing himself. So I congratulate APC. And for Fintiri should go back to Adamawa and stop weeping, because it was court that actually gave it. He himself, he lost Adamawa State to a woman and nobody weep. So Fintiri, go back to your Adamawa State and weep. Edo State is heartbeat of the nation. We know what to do. Thank you very much.
Okay, go
All
back
right.
to Adamawa State
And weep there.
and weep there, he says. Taking his call.
All right. Hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you. The beautiful girl talking giving us a headline in Abuja, and also UD,
Oh, good morning to you, please.
specialist this morning.
Right.
This is my man, Dr. Dile Dennis Michael.
All right, Dr. Odile.
Yeah,
Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from, Doctor?
right now.
Sorry?
Apo.
From Apo, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think this APC, I'm not going to anybody. You hear me? Because they are the one that put up for this while I was doing like this. So 2015 now, what tangible something have they done? What somebody will tell me say they congratulate them? Huh? For me, I will never congratulate them because they have scattered this country for us.
Okay.
They are the one that caused everything that is happening for this country now. So what are you congratulating them for? Now you are suffering, they are congratulating them. What is the essence of congratulating them? For me, I will never. And I will never. God bless
Okay.
you this morning.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Udile. Or is it Ugule? Right. Thank you.
Well, I think people must understand that government is a continuum, right?
Finally.
So it's not really enough to say that the APC, led administration actually put us where we are today.
Right.
Let's not forget that these, same lamentations and concerns or complaints, we also had a handful, during the previous
the PDP administration
era.
as well. Yes. Well, look, and the truth is, look, who wins, right? That's just what governance is. But yeah, even though we know that we might have, one, black eye here and there. When I mean black eye, I'm not saying somebody punch somebody, but yeah, I'm just saying that in the process there might be loopholes here and there. That's why we keep talking, so that we can close up these loopholes and do the needful to ensuring that we got it rightly. But yes, your point's very strong, Dr. Gule. Let's go get this one out there, and we'll be right back in a short bit. Don't move a muscle.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Get the desired clients for your business and service and get your phones buzzing. From the 1st of September to the 31st of December, you can advertise and reach a large audience with the Eagles FM Ember Months package. Advertise on any of our platforms and get a whopping 30% discount. That's right, 30% discount. For more information, please call 080 5919 8658 080 5919 8658 or 081 5791 7278 081 5791 7278. The Eagles FM 102.3 FM Ember package is a sure way to getting a wider clientele for your business and service.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio.
Eagles 102.3.
Child Protection Initiative Against Cybercrime CC Pro calls on all teens and tech lovers for the 3rd Nigeria Teen Cyber Festival, NG Teen Cyber Fest 2024. Join thousands of young minds as we dive into the future of technology and cybersecurity with the theme From Ideas to Impact, fostering innovation in the age of AI. Meet top tech experts, explore the latest in online privacy, join our hackathon contest, and win fabulous prizes. Date 3rd of October 2024 at the Olumawu School, Wuse 2, Abuja. To participate in the hackathon or main event, please call Bunmi on 081 3309 8542 or Zubeiru on 070 6662 4417. NG Teen Cyberfest. Secure, innovate, lead. The future is yours. Supported by Eagles 102.3 FM.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable.
Eagles 102.3.
We're here, and we're still talking the dailies, and we got a call already. Let's go take it.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
My name is calling from.
What is your name? What is your name?
What's your name? Why do I feel this is awkward?
Please. All right, then let's go take this one now. Hello and good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, please.
Yeah, this is the voice of King Kennedy.
Oh, King Kennedy, been a while. I heard your voice. Where are you calling from?
Thank you. I'm calling from Carol. You guys
Awesome.
are doing a very good job.
Thank you.
More blessings, God. Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
All right.
You know, when you just read that headline about Libya selling fuel at the price of 52, I was expecting to hear dollars, but you say it's in naira.
Mm-hmm.
What's the magic behind them? I think it's time our experts go and learn from them. Because if we are called the giant of Africa, I think our citizens ought to also enjoy. So let's go there and find out the miracle behind that.
Okay.
That is on it. I want to congratulate APC. Please, sir, a day we will also call this radio station to remind, the new leadership of APC in Edo State of their promises. Yes, I just want to believe that the people voted him because of his promises. He promised that in less than 100 days in office, that he's going to fix a particular road that leads to the present governor's house. A day will come, we also remind him, it is not enough to make promises, but the fulfillment is what will lead to testify. Thank you. Congratulations to them.
Right. Thank you. Congratulations to them, he says. Taking this call now. Hello and good morning.
Good morning once again.
Okay, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
This
guy is just something else. This
That's
Okwi.
okay, right?
It's Okwi. It's Okwi. Oh, my goodness. But let's go take this one, though.
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, can you hear us? All right. Do well to put that call through again, and we'll have that conversation with you. Remember that the WhatsApp portal number is open for your engagement, 0909-705-4450. And Ife is going to give you the phone line, studio line.
All right, 090-8766-8888 or 090-7353-0044.
All right, taking this one.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Are you hearing me now?
Oh, yes. Can hear you now loudly and clearly.
Yes. My name is GB.
Oh, GB.
Good day, UD, and your partner there.
Yes.
I want to congratulate APC
GB, where
family.
are you calling from?
Lycam.
Okay, awesome, GB. Let's go into it.
So I want to congratulate APC family and the governor-elect, Okwebulu, for this victory. They have raised, nobody give him the chance, only the elite and the Gen Z. Due to our internet savvy, the social media, they say he cannot speak English, he cannot make a statement. And you can see that politics is local. Those who are saying APC cannot win election because of the hardship in the land. The people of Edo State want good governance because the state has its own government, has its own budget. If the government can do their own, it can lessen the pain in the state by creating jobs, by agriculture and the rest of it. So they have voted for somebody, they have faith in. And even Obaseki lost in his own local government and he lost the state. That shows that he has been taught some political lesson that look, a divided house cannot stand. I mean, if you look at PDP, it has been turned to shreds. His own deputy left, some PDP bigwig left, even people that supported him in the last election, like Wike and the rest. It's not a good time with them. How would you think that they would have won that election? So an APC family that was in shreds in last election were now intact and they were together. So that issue that if you are going to a major election, you can't go with a divided house. You know what I mean? You will miss it. You will miss it. So I congratulate them for what they have done. And also look at Labour Party. They don't even get the 5%. Meaning that anybody going to Labour Party to go and contest because of Obi, he's just wasting his money and time because the obedient are only after the presidential. They don't concern about any governorship election. And if you look at it, right from 2002 when Obi joined a Labour Party, to now, they can only win one state. He is Abia, and Oti won because of his own popularity and because of his program. He's been protesting for more than 20 years. It's not because of Obi or Obedient that he won. He won on his own popularity. So anybody going to the party say, because Obi is there, I will win. He just deceives himself. Politics is local. And the PDP have been taught the lesson that you don't go to election with divided house. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, GB, for that one. If there's anything I've taken out from that one, don't go to an elections with a divided house. It doesn't always go out.
Indeed, but also saying that whoever actually wants to join, the Labour Party is only deceiving, himself. I think that you're not being fair to the Labour Party
right,
now.
You're not being fair with the
Labour Party actually is, supposed to be, like a third force, according to, a number of political analysts. But again, these political parties, they have their own, issues to contend with. You take a look at the PDP, the crisis rocking the party at the moment,
right?
And even, the Labour Party. It's not like APC has never at any time, recorded, internal
some
party
successes
or
internal price. Yeah, that's right. Well, that being said, let's go see. We can maybe blend with the school. Hello and good morning.
Good.
Yes, good morning to you, Bright.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Bright, you seem to start the Monday on a very, very high note.
You did. Just like I was expecting birthday rice. I didn't see it.
Right.
The promises APC gave us. You didn't see. So why am I Nigerian? How am I supposed to be checking this?
Very well, Bright. But where are you calling from, though?
I'm calling from Airport.
All right.
Again.
Right. Let's get into it.
Eddie,
Yes, please.
you know what God and federalism has done us in this country? We can the Fubara. In a day election, we hardly see the APC candidate speaking. It was Oshomole that was pushing everywhere.
Right.
And still, some people believe that that man won. Fair. You see, let me tell you, I don't believe in Nigerian election. As far as that man is there, the only thing is that if they will do it, let them select and put anybody they like there. Then, Moses will come and lead us out of Egypt.
Right.
My own, I don't, the election, I know who will win before the campaign started. So that one is not a surprise to me.
Okay.
My own problem is the president, Mr. Tinubu, telling us that they will fight intercontinental fraud or war. What of the one happening in Nigeria? It is only in Nigeria that charity begins abroad. The corruption that is happening in Nigeria, we have not fought it. Look at this fraud that happened in Brunei. Named gave prediction of what will happen. Action was taken. And we have somebody as a director manning those agencies there in Brunei and the other states. And it happened. And those people were not sacked. And the same people again, and other people are bringing money again to give to the same people again to go and fight for what they are supposed to do. And they didn't do it. The same people are collecting the same money. And sometimes I think those people or those directors purposely leave all those things to happen so that they will have more money in their pockets. That's the type of leadership we have in Nigeria.
All right, Brian, we cannot go any further because there's yet another program. But thank you.
Tell the FCC to go and bring a white lion.
Okay,
Get them out of room.
All right, right. Thank you so much. Though appreciate that one. Well, let's just quickly bolt into the WhatsApp portal and bring a certain, your thoughts via the WhatsApp portal to you. We'll see this one and we go straight into it. It's going to be a quick read.
Alhaji Gafaru Akpake, Edo Decide 2024. Sometimes press also goes, bias or takes side against, because if it was APC governor that went to INEC office at midnight, Ray Power or political platform will not allow President Tinubu to rest, including my very self. Okay. Now, Edo people have made their choice. Let politicians respect our traditional rulers, especially Benin Kingdom. Obaseki caused, the downfall of PDP, planning to remove the Oba of Benin, which the entire Benin pool don't tolerate. Wishing the incoming governor the best of luck. Adams Oshomole, I say congratulations for your team and your party. Please, the development should continue when you were at the helm of affairs 8 years ago. All right, you're just messaging from Akpake in Lagos State. Alhaji Gafaru, thank you so much for that one. Now let's move to this one here. This one says, good morning, Daniel, and the lady in the house. Happy birthday. Okay, right. I'm listening from Nasarawa State. Edo State Government. Governor election is between Adams and Obaseki. I saw the defeat of Obaseki coming. He betrayed key people who helped him. He fought dirty with key PDP members in Edo State. He fought with a traditional institution, not on talking terms with Oba of Benin. Some point, Obaseki looks like an emperor. He denied some lawmakers duly elected to be sworn in until their tenure finished. Lastly, his deputy, who stood by him, Obaseki, kicked him out by impeaching him without due process. I'm not surprised at his defeat. Taken B Hundu right there, I'm sure, from Nasarawa State. Taken B, thank you for that one. Taking yet another one now. This one here says, the more you try to understand the mysteries behind this Dangote at NNPCL, the more you get confused. I and my family will refuse to think about anything concerning Dangote at NNPCL. God help us all.
Right.
Also from Suleja.
Right, Chinonso is giving that one now. You might also want to take this one very quickly.
This one here says, good morning, UD and Omoefe.
Good morning to you.
James from Suleja.
James, welcome aboard.
The only time politicians weep is when things don't go their way. Nigerians have been weeping under people, brandishing umbrella on one hand and brooms on the other hand. They should lick their wounds and let everyone rest. Obaseki was fighting too many battles on too many fronts, so it was only logical for his candidate to face defeat. How do you fall out with your deputy, your party, and even your people and expect victory? Libya has the largest oil reserves in Africa and offers the cheapest petrol in the world as it subsidizes petrol products for its people. And do you know the interesting part? They still import majority of their local petrol needs are due to cuts in production occasioned by the unending way. Isn't it interesting that despite the war and unrest, the National Oil Corporation is still able to continue to subsidize petrol for its people?
Some question right there you've
James,
asked. James, thank you. Let's just get on to taking as much as we can for the voice messages. Remember that this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Let's start off with this one right now.
Good morning, Eagles FM. Good morning, Nigeria. Daniel from Kurudu.
All right, Daniel, welcome.
Honestly, I want to congratulate the APC governorship candidate for a victory well deserved. And I think PDP and Labour Party and other political parties should learn from this. That for them to have a formidable opposition, they must come together and put their house in order. These opposition parties are not together. They are not holding the present APC accountable. And they are falling out with their members. They should put their house together against the next election. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagles FM. Thank you.
All right, God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagles FM. Let's hear from Selassie.
Good morning to Udwak Daniel.
Good morning
to Omo Efe. Bibi Blessing, original Aflanima, I greet you. Omo Efe, you refused to play my voice record on Friday. You opened it and you couldn't play it. My name is Selassie. I want to commend Afe Babalola for always coming out from the southwest and tell the government the truth. And these are the things. Now, Libya are selling fuel at the rate of how much? While we, the giant of Africa, are planning to sell this fuel if care is not taking at the rate of 2,000 naira. As I always say, politics is over. We are now facing the reality. What happened in Edo, that's what will happen 2027 because we don't have viable opposition. I remember before APC come to power, they have to be a serious measure and they click to power. But now, what are we seeing? All of them are divided. And I don't think other party will have their way come 2027. I see Tinubu coming up and continue with their antecedent of APC. We are all into it. As I always say, now we are facing the reality. And I want to commend those guys. I want to say glory be to God for the ASWAP member that were drowned in the river. That is the prayers. That is the work of God. And whoever, the criminal, wherever they are, their days are numbered. Thank you. I appreciate. I greet Triple D from Wari and I greet Bright. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Selassie, thank you so much for that voice note. And about last week, it wasn't intentional. I mean, it's not like I deliberately refused
I put
to
it
play
to you.
Your voice notes. We were actually out of time, and that's why I couldn't, take, the voice notes. Sincere apologies.
Right, sincere apologies. You put out there right there, Selassie. I'm sure you're smiling now. But anyway, stop calling the WhatsApp portal number, whoever you are. We know you're a family member. Let's just get it over and done with the voice messages, and we will take your calls.
Good morning, Mr. Yudi. I celebrate you. I celebrate Nigerians. Where is our birthday cake?
Chai. All right, stop calling the WhatsApp portal number, okay? Please.
Whether APC rig or APC did not rig, I keep on telling our boss in politics, there is no way you will fight someone when you have a divided power. PDP have a divided house in the state level. PDP have a divided house. As long as they are an opposition, they cannot speak for Nigerians. Let's keep that aside. Nigerians, let's unite under one umbrella to fight the policy of Mr. President. The policy is not favorable.
Right.
We cannot avoid fuel. We cannot avoid joining freely. That is just what I want Nigeria to emphasize and stick on. Any other thing that is coming, it's just a confusion. Look at cholera killings Nigerians. We'll get it right, though. Mark my word.
Try.
But right. PDP Labour Party should see the sign and handwriting of Renew Hope in 2027. The earlier they unite, the better for them. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagles FM.
All right, thank you so much right there. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagles FM. Let's see. Please stop calling the WhatsApp, please. I'm begging you. All right.
Good morning, Mr. Uyudi, and your colleague in the studio.
Yes, good morning, please.
On the people for winning the Edo State governorship election.
Right.
It was a very deserved victory. Even if I said it was rigged, every politician in this country has the tendency of rigging. If your own is more than had many enemies before the election. Those who worked for him before, he turned to be their enemy, even in many enemy of the palace. People are saying that you should have won the election. How? This is the same person. Is he a saint? He's the person who denied 14 APC lawmakers for the past 4 years from accessing the State House Assembly. He denied their representation, denied the local government they represented from having a representative in House Assembly. He denied their voices, and you say you still want to win an election. How? They become an enemy to the deputy governor who helped him, who betrayed the Shomole and helped him win an election before. It doesn't work that way. You cannot eat your cake and have it. And as for people saying that the federal government should allow them to sell PMS in a cheaper price, it's not possible because they are the one dictating for him. And if he does not want to follow their dictation, they make sure that they frustrate him. Since they cannot get their money from importation of oil anymore, they want to get it from him. That's the reason why they are the one fixing the price. If not, ask for a private entity, a private company, a private enterprise. Why will the federal government be the one to decide how much he sells for? It's quite sad. It's very, very unfortunate. May God help us in this country. Thanks for having us. My name is Yaya from Senegal.
Right, yeah. Thank you.
Good morning, UD. Good morning, Efe. Alami here from Apple Legislative Quarters.
Right,
Fintiri said, Governor of Adamawa, Fintiri said he win for democracy in Nigeria. That is ironical. Very, very ironical. Fintiri is not weeping for the over 600,000 Almajiris and out of school children in his home state of Adamawa. Fintiri is not weeping for the girl child marriage that have polarized Adamawa State, where our little girl child that should be in school, 12, 13, 9 years, 15 years, are being married off. It's not weeping for the underage marriage, that is alien to everything democratic and everything humanity. He's not weeping for that, but he's weeping for an election that his party lost and lost woefully. But when he won his own election in 2023, he didn't weep for democracy. He was smiling for democracy. The same Fintiri that was crying blood on national TV when an INEC staff illegally read out a fake result, which we all condemned. Fintiri did the same thing. Yesterday he mounted national TV to read out fake and illegal result from Edo State governorship election. And I'm beginning to believe that the immunity that the governors enjoy is making them misbehave and act irresponsibly. And if something is not done about it, they might just be the one to end democracy. Thank you so much.
All right, Al-Amin, thank you so much for that one. But we cannot go any further right now. We would love to go further, but yes, business is business and business is stepping in at this point in time. But I want to say a big thank you to each and every one of us. We put our voice out there, and yes, that's why we are a family, right? But keep in mind that we will be right back at 9 a.m. To talk politics, because the power is in the people and politics is what we address. And the sports minister on radio talking about Vicky Vic will be right here at exactly 8 o'clock, just to engage with you in sports. But yeah, there's a 5 minutes, conversation that you must listen to. Is something you have to hear. Amoefe, would you say it better?
Well,
so,
just stay glued and just take a listen to the message or whatever it is this business or deal is all about. I'm sure it's something that you would actually want to key into. But thank you all so much for keeping us company on the pages. Like you said, we'll be back at 9 a.m. to discuss politics and also talk politics if you like. I am Amoefe Peace Osemere.
And I am Oduak Daniel. Don't go away.